Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Save it while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
This is a hit behind the line. That ball's loose. The Lions get to it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Here's him holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, go!
Here's a throw. It's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong.
Ready! 70 Timberwolves, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready!
From the gun on 3rd down. Gets his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sideline.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. That's it in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Johnson now on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Good.
They give to Irving to start this drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Right back to Irving now. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
That's caught. It's Cade Otton. On the move, past the 40. A lot of mess on the move here. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. First and goal. Here's Irving. And it's a game down to the 5-yard line. Give a 4 on that play. So now they've got second and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers throw 6 points onto their score. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. With some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
60 Eagles, Warriors 17.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Working now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone now. Another one caught by St. Brown. And that goes out through the end zone. So a costly turnover, a would-be touchdown. Gonna be a touchback instead. Ball coming out to the 20. Irving here from the gun. And he's going to be brought down after the 31. And gain 11 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Baker now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
That time, this is Ibuka. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Here's the give to Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Mayfield now from the gun. It's complete to Tez Johnson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Complete to Tez Johnson. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throw is caught. And this one doesn't go far.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Looking for an open. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. A 27-yard look here. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. And you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This our last play of the quarter. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score reads 10-6. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 70 Lions. No. They pass.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready,
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Get up. Viking, 60 average. Panther 11, Panther 60 Bobcats, 6-18, Pioneer. Warrior 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now, out of the shotgun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
180.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. He takes it down to the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
180. What's up?
Back-to-back carries here. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the give, this is Irving. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, when things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That one complete to St. Brown. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Lions.
19 Tigers.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Come 19. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Well, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Drop 60. 19 tight.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Complete at the 2. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Lions 12.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Johnson with a return here. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he drives that club backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And that brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. That's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Short pass brought in. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Complete to Payne Durham. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's McMillan with the catch out left. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Catch made left side by Egbuka. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 29-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. wins with a touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ready?
New set of downs from 37.
Ready? Step up.
Going to the ground again on first. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 1.
Get it. Johnny Ryan. Cup 19. Cup 19.
3rd and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
Hey, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get a smidgen closer as it's down to 16.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Johnson now on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
180. Stop.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot down the field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going again. It's Mayfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
180!
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19 tight. Ready? Back to 60. Back to 60.
Setting up to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18. 5 years.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Irving on the inside give. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Once again, Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9.
This is Irving on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Say, hey!
Going now on first down. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now, it slipped away. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
18 Cardinals! 18 Cardinals!
Lions.
Top of 18!
First down and 10 yards to
Mustang
go.
In the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Looking end zone, the touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
70 Timberwolves! Panther 11! Panther 11! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! 18! Pioneer! Ready?
From the gun on third down. And they pick him off again! And the Buccaneers are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Second and 12.
Baker out of the pistol. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Oh, man, this is Evans. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A carry by Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Emeka Egbuka, the intended target. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
180.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
41, Lions 15. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. First down now, ball at the 33.
70.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Here we go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That's incomplete left side.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Viking 18. Steady.
Shotgun now on third down. Taking a shot deep here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at third down, so they'll bring up fourth while they can and decline the flag.
Okay.
Now, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Let's go. 60 Vikings.
They're going for this. This one to Williams out left side. As we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs. So first down from the 41.
Start.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Baker. Pass caught along the sideline by McMillan. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down.
Get it. Fix the Eagles. Go.
They'll run here, following the penalty. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Go. Ready.
Desperation time here. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. The Buccaneers pick it up, and they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
From the gun, Mayfield. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Plain zone coverage in the NFL. We focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
On the move. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. He has it at the 13. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. Looks like he only got a yard, and that's going to set us up with 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
A gain of 3.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead.
Lions 15. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. 70, get the wolf.
Airing it out to start this drive. Screen here for Gibbs. Room to work at the 35. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Off to Gibbs from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackler just to get back to the line that time. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They're across the 40. Nice run here. And finally stopped at the 34. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good. For our Lions. First down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready?
First down, Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Strike. Pass the 6. Go.
Gibbs now from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Lions hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
22 yards. That's another Detroit Lions. First down.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Get
At
it.
the 5-yard line.
Ready?
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 2.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready? Let's go.
Gibbs. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
6.
Here he goes. One final shot. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with